Oh dear. Hey friends, it's Alex and today I'm sharing with you my December TBR. I really can't believe it's that time of year already. It's nearly 2021 is nearly over. It's insane. I don't know where this year has gone. I mean, to be fair, I don't know where the past 2 years have gone, but oh well. So I have a few books that I need to read. 2 books that I need to read, 1 book that I was meant to read ages ago and would like to just get to before the end of the year, and then some Christmassy books / wintry books that I've been meaning to read for years and I keep not getting around to, so hopefully this is the year. So I'll just dive right into it. First of all, I have Gods and Monsters by Shelby Maheron. Beth and I have been buddy reading this series and this is one we're up to. I think we're going to start it on the 1st of December. This is book 3 in the series, the final book, so I won't tell you what this one's about. But the first book, basically it just follows Lou, who is a witch, and Reed, who is a witch hunter, and they end up in this situation that basically ends with them having to get married as like these enemies. And Reed doesn't know Lou's a witch as well. And it's set in a French inspired world. I'm really excited to see where this one goes and see where the series ends. And it would be good to have another series finished this year as well. The other book that I need to read this month, because I'm reading it with people, is the one that my friends and I, we have like a little book club type thing. It's the book we're reading in December, and it is Stay Another Day by Juno Dawson. I'm so excited to read this one. I love Juno's books. Sort of. I have a bit of a hit or miss relationship with her books. Some of them have been like my favourite books ever and some of them have been okay. Yeah, I'm interested to see where this one falls, but I am really excited to read it. It's set at Christmas as well, which is another thing that makes me excited because I just love reading Christmassy books at Christmas. It's one of my favourite things. And it seems to just follow a family at Christmas and they've all got like secrets or things going on, and yeah, I guess it'll just be a bit of a drama and I'm here for it. I also have a couple of books that I want to get to before the year ends because I was meant to read them this year. One is one I was meant to buddy read with Beth, and I don't know if she knows that I haven't read it yet, and so when she watches this and she finds out, Beth, I'm really sorry. But that is This Poison Heart by Kaylin Bayron. Desperate to read this. I have like 3 copies. It's a retelling of The Secret Garden, which is my favourite book of all time. And so I'm really, really, really excited to read this, and I read Kaylin Bayron's other book, Cinderella is Dead, and I really enjoyed it, so I know I like the author and I know I like the book this is based on. So honestly, this just sounds like I'm going to love it. This is just set up for me to love, and I can't believe I haven't read it yet. And it follows our main character, Bree, who has like plant magic, nature magic, I guess, and she inherits a house, and I think she like brings the garden back to life, and then during that she discovers some like secrets that have been hidden in this house and in this garden, I think. I'm really excited to read it. So yeah, hopefully I will get to this one in December, finally. Fingers crossed. And then the other book I meant to read earlier in the year was just one I wanted to read, and it's The Empire of Gold by S.A. Chakraborty. I just want to finish this series out. I started it in 2020, I think, and I still haven't finished it, so I just really want to read this one, finish it out. I've been listening to the audiobook, so I can just listen to it while I'm doing other stuff. It shouldn't be that hard to get to, just need to get to it. So hopefully I will get to this one too. Now I have a couple of like Christmassy / wintry books that I've just been meaning to get to for years and I haven't yet. I'll just grab them in the order that they're piled up. So the first one is The Hogfather by Terry Pratchett. I have read like maybe a chapter of one of Terry Pratchett's books and I just couldn't really get into it, so I don't know how this one is going to go. I may not end up liking it, who knows, but I really do want to give it a try. I've heard amazing things about Terry Pratchett, like he's written so many books, he's such a beloved author. I definitely want to give this one a try. I hope I will like it, I hope it's one I can kind of get into. And as far as I know about this one, Santa is missing for some reason, and so Death has to take over as Santa, and it just sounds really good. It sounds really interesting, so I'm definitely keen to check it out. I hope it works for me. The next Christmassy book I want to read, I have been meaning to read this literally forever. Like, honestly, I cannot believe I haven't read it yet. It's by one of my favourite authors and I haven't picked it up yet, but that is Letters from Father Christmas by Tolkien. And it's just a collection of letters that he wrote his kids each year at Christmas, pretending to be Santa. And they're just full of, from what I understand, they're just full of like fun adventures thing, and I just feel like it's going to be amazing because Tolkien's my favourite author. I love all his stories and I feel like this will just be such a lovely read. I want to read it so bad. I can't believe I haven't done it yet. This year will be the year. It will happen. And then the last book on my December TBR, it's not Christmassy but it's wintry. I keep meaning to read it in winter and then never getting around to it, and so then I put it off for the next winter and then don't get around to it again. It's been sitting on my TBR for years now, and that is Midwinter Murder by Agatha Christie. I love Agatha Christie. She's another one of my favourite authors. This is a collection of short stories. I believe they're all murder mysteries and they're all set in winter, so I assume some of them will be Christmassy, hopefully. That would be nice. But yes, I'm very excited to dive into this. I also am not normally a big fan of short stories, but I read Agatha Christie's The 13 Problems, I think it's called. Yeah, The 13 Problems, which is one of the Marple books, and that's basically a collection of 13 kind of short story type things, although they are all related, whereas these ones aren't, but it's basically 13 little mysteries in the one book, and I loved it. It's one of my favourite Miss Marple books, so I think maybe Agatha Christie's short stories I like. So those are the books I want to read in December. I'm really hoping I can get to them all, but I am still kind of just slowly making my way back into the reading mood, so it might not happen. I might not get to all of them, and that's okay, but hopefully I'll get through most of them. I do have a week off at the end of the year as well, like the last week of the year I have off, so hopefully I can get some good reading done then too. Yep, let me know what you're planning to read in December or what your favourite Christmassy books are. I'm always on the lookout for more Christmas recommendations. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!